What is up, everyone? This is SwordKing090 and this is going to be a brand new video today. And today's topic is going to be another type of alternate reality that could make you start thinking. And if you enjoy this one, feel free to let me know and to let everybody else know what you think about this alternate reality. So, this alternate reality is kind of confusing at one point too. And also, it kind of gets you thinking that what if we live in a world that we have to document our memories in the form of a photo or a legal documentation or anything, just written it down or just however you can actually document it. You have to preserve that. If that document, if that photo or anything that helps you remember that person or what you have done or anything that you have accomplished, if it gets destroyed, lost, or anything else that ever happens to it, it just no longer exists. Let's take this for example. You met your friend for the first time, like your childhood friend, and then your parents take a photo of that. Now you have that memory preserved that you have met your friend for the first time. Now, what would happen if that photo gets lost? All of a sudden, like maybe let's say 15 years later, you're still friends with a person and you're just talking to him, having a normal conversation. Somebody finds that photo and accidentally rips it or accidentally just destroys it for whatever reason while you're talking to your friend. Then all of a sudden, nope, nothing. You don't remember who you're talking to. You don't know who this person is. He's a complete stranger and you don't know why you're talking to him in the first place. You don't feel comfortable talking to your once known friend and now you guys just go separate ways. Yep, that reality. That would honestly suck. You have a friend that you have known for a very long time. All of a sudden, that documented memory gets deleted or gets destroyed, and now you're no longer friends with the person. That's the only way to preserve your memory of that person or of that situation or that event or whatever you have done. You have to document it, and if it gets destroyed or lost, it just doesn't happen anymore. Imagine you're CEO, you have a plaque saying you're CEO. Some employee that's in a spiteful rage takes that plaque, throws it into a fireplace, that plaque gets destroyed, you're no longer CEO because you have nothing to say that you're CEO. Yep. Gotta keep that in the vault, guys. Gotta keep it in the vault. Make a copy. Save the original. Make a copy. Post a copy on the wall. Keep the original safe and sound. At least we're gonna go with that. If it's just a copy, you're safe. But if it's an original, that's what's gonna just go down. That would suck. Honestly, it would suck. But on a lighter note, just jokingly, don't take this too harshly. But if you have a girlfriend or if you have a boyfriend and you don't want to actually be with each other anymore, take that photo of you two meeting for the first time that you officially became boyfriend, girlfriend, rip it apart, it no longer happened. That's all it takes. You don't have any memories of what you've done. You don't have any memories of what you've done with a person or anything like that. Just rip that photo apart and then it's done. And if you wanted to actually somehow make up, you don't even know who the person is anymore. You don't know anything about them. Then I guess it's just going to be like dating all over again with this person. Unless you don't feel comfortable with that person for whatever reason and just move on to separate ways. That would suck too at one point as well. If someone actually just is jealous of your relationship, somehow they find your photo and then just rip it. Yeah, that's gonna be a bad part of it too. But one thing to be sure is that the memories or the memory cards or the cloud storage, they will make a lot of money at the same time. We would have, what's it called? Petabytes. I'm just gonna go petabytes or decibytes, if that's even a word, or centibytes. I don't even know if we could actually use that. Centibytes, hundreds and hundreds of millions of gigabytes, all that good stuff. We would have a lot of storage to go with. My God. Seriously, it's just be like warehouses after warehouses of memory. But then you're going to have to be under strict control and under strict regulations so that none of that gets destroyed. Because if that gets destroyed, humanity would probably cease to exist at that point because they don't remember what they're doing. They won't remember who they are. All the documents have been destroyed. So they are just looking for a new start. They are looking for their identity. That's another dark type of scenario that we could live in as well. Just imagine if You know, technology these days, if we have a server or database with all the information and some hacker goes in there and just destroys everything, then it's like all the memories, everything they have done just never existed anymore. Now people are going to be looking for their identity and looking for a new life to live in because they have nothing to actually prove of their own existence. Again, a little bit dark. And this is a thing that could actually get you to think. And a stupid hacker would actually accidentally delete his own thing, and now he doesn't even know who he is or what he has done. Can you imagine that? His own hacker has brought his own demise. Yep, that type of reality. Oh god, oh god, oh god. That lag though. Gotta love that. It's just like emptying a memory slot in your memory card or save file. It just never happened. That little reality right then in that memory card just never happened and didn't actually exist to begin with. That would suck. Honestly, that type of world would suck. There are lighter tones to it. It's like if you have a bad memory that you want to get rid of, delete the thing, you're good to go. It just never happened. You cannot recall that. But in any other case, like I said, if the copies get destroyed, then you're okay. We want to go with a little bit of leeway. But if the original is destroyed, then that's where it's going to be like, this never happened. I wonder if in that reality, if you were to destroy the original, all the copies would just be faded out as well because there's nothing to go by with the original. So now the copies are destroyed as well. That's going to be a lot of paper. That's going to be a lot of copies to be gone if you're a type of person that makes like 20 different copies of the same thing. We won't know unless we live in that universe. Just be glad that we don't live in that universe where everything has to be documented, otherwise it just never happened. If something gets deleted or something gets lost, just make a new one and then it's like, oh, here it is. Here's the documents. There we go. So, what do you guys think about this universe where everything has to be documented and if it gets destroyed, it just never happened to begin with? Let me know in the comment section below. Make a discussion out of it. If there's some things I have missed or some loopholes that you have probably thought of and probably want to speak to me about or speak to other people about, maybe I'll actually like respond to that and see if I actually could make a response to it at all. Because all I know is that this is a flawed thing to begin with, and I'm just glad that we don't live in this type of reality. All I know is that it would suck to have everything on a computer, and then all of a sudden your computer dies, and then you lost everything on that computer, thus you lose everything that you know. Just imagine another thing, like a wedding photo. Yeah. That's a bad joke to begin with, but you guys already know that type of joke. I'm not going to say it, but that would be bad if that photo or that documentation gets destroyed. But in any case, just be glad that we don't live in this world, and if we do, then we gotta make sure that we make a ton of copies and we keep the original safe and locked and no one could access it so they cannot destroy it. But this is going to be the end of this video, so if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like. If you're brand new to the channel, please subscribe because I upload videos every single day except for Sundays because that's going to be my day of rest. All my social media is down in the description below for you to contact me if you want to leave any comments, suggestions, or ideas or topics that I can make a video about. Let me know in the comment section below or on my Facebook or Twitter, and if I do use it and make a video about it, then I'll credit you verbally within the video, leave an annotation to your channel, and leave a channel link in the description below so that I can thank you properly for helping me out with something to do or something to talk about for that day. So, I don't even know if I actually got another skull this episode, and if I did, hooray, and if I did not, then, oh well, I'm still going to continue on killing more of the wither skeletons so I could actually get to 102 skulls. Of course, in Operation Bedrock, I'm going to kill more of the wither bosses, so we're going to see the numbers go up and down, but just as long as I can show you how many stars I have, we can multiply that by 3 and we'll get the final result number. But until then, have a great day everyone. I'm AnsellDesign, and as always, I will see you in the next video.